Tick marker. Gretel Hansel review action. What's going on, guys? I'm Ryan D, aka Ryan 680.
I'm Angela, that Kylie and
this is our review, ladies and gentlemen, of Gretel and Hansel. What? Are we following breadcrumbs? Are we going to find a lot of breadcrumbs along this way?
Or pebbles.
Oh, let's get right to it, guys. This is our review. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? I'm Ryan D, aka Ryan 680.
I'm Angela, that Kylie and
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Movie Talk for movie fans will be the movie road right into your ears, devices. And okay, so it's been a little. We haven't posted a video for quite a while now, and there's a reason to that. Just to shed some light into behind the scenes stuff. So we just came back on vacation, went to Walt Disney World, guys, the most magical place on earth. And I'm still debating on doing vlogs about that, but I'll post them up on the Alamo City Movie Talk on our YouTube channel. So be sure to hit that subscribe button right now. You want to see a magical time come out of your devices, be sure to check that out. So we just came out from Walt Disney World, and then we'll be doing it few more times this year because we are AP holders, so that's pretty awesome. I was like, dang, we pulled the trigger on it. We're annual pass holders, which was amazing. So it was just huge blessing and everything. So in regards to that, I was all like, we've been a little chaotic trying to go back to work now.
And I'll apologize in advance if I sound a little weird.
So
I got a cold.
She got a cold on the way back.
Day of Disney. And
then I did too a little bit.
That was a fun souvenir to bring back. No, he had a sore throat for like a day.
Yeah.
And I've been sick. I've been sick for like 6 days.
Bed rest.
Yeah. So that was fun fact. That's why I apologize for the way I sound.
Yeah, and then again, I do apologize because we haven't really had any movie reviews. We have, but I decided not to. It was just I wasn't feeling too good, so we do apologize on that. But hey, it's a brand new year, 2020, guys. We got a lot of big stuff happening this coming week. Be sure, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Facebook, guys, Instagram, Twitter, because we're about to launch a huge contest coming out. Another great contest for, a little movie called Birds of Prey, guys. Be sure to check that out. It premieres on February the 5th on a Wednesday, guys. If I got the date wrong, I do apologize, but it's going to be Wednesday, February the 5th, I want to say. But all right, let's get right to it now that we gave our explanation and everything. Let's get right to this movie, Gretel and Hansel. So right off the bat of this movie, I was just like, we saw trailers for it, which was pretty cool. I was like, hey, this movie's going to show us a darker version of it. Let's get right to it. I want to see a darker version of it because, come on, let's be honest. Everyone knows oh my God, what's the one where they're I forgot. It's the same Hansel and Gretel, but it's the one with
Are you talking about the Grimm fairy tale?
Yeah.
I love Grimm fairy tales. They're great. I have the book. I loved reading all the fairy tales.
Yeah.
So I was pretty familiar with the story, but I liked the twist that kind of presented in the trailer. It was definitely a little darker.
Yeah.
A different
no spoilers, by the way, guys.
That from the traditional fairy tale in the Grimm's book. So I was really excited to see it. So what were your thoughts when you actually got in to see this movie?
Man, I just going through it, I kind of felt the direction of this movie in the beginning was actually done very well because they go into this world, they show us into this the new atmosphere, this new darker version, and throughout this movie, I was just like, this movie came out to be an hour 27 minutes. And it felt longer. It really did. It felt longer than what it needed to be. Again, this is just our personal review of this. Everyone has their own opinion on it. That's great if you enjoyed it. Put it on the comments down below. Maybe you really enjoyed it. Maybe you really hated it. You put it on the comments down below. So going back into this, I really didn't like. It was a good concept, good idea. I really think there's so much improvement to be done there because, okay. I'll start off with the good things. The music was so on point. I really loved the composer in this. It was really done very well. I love the music sounds, especially on certain parts of the movie. When it's suspense and when it's darker, and I love that. It was really good. The music was on point. But the way it was I felt like this movie wasn't fully directed. I just felt like it was like, we're putting this part here, this part here, this part here, and it's all going to make sense somehow. That's exactly how we're going to do it. And not to criticize, anything like that, not to criticize the director or anything, but I would just felt, that's just personal opinion. I just felt like it didn't go well. It didn't mix well together. It was like they were just mixing all these potions together, and then it's just like, oh, a bad mixture, Sabrina, because we're watching Sabrina right now, so I'm just a little mixed. So it's like we're putting all these ingredients, and I'm just like, nothing's mixing well. Like, it doesn't taste good, doesn't feel like it tastes good, and I'm just forcing myself to eat this soup. I guess I'm going to the soup now. It's forcing me to eat this soup, and I'm just like, I really don't like it. Why are you? It's like you're forcing down this movie, and I'm just like, I really wanted to like it though. I'm gonna be honest. The trailers give it really. I mean, the trailers is the reason why I got into the scene of this movie, because it showed us a darker tone, a darker mythology to it. And I was like, man, we're about to see something great. We're about to see something good. Nope, we didn't get that.
Well, I didn't like that there wasn't like a cohesive plot story. Like, we get the backstory of the beautiful child.
Not spoilers whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen, because we knew there was going to be a huge difference from the folk to the tale. It's completely different,
and it's pretty surprising that like the backstory that drives this movie is different than the Hansel and Gretel. Like it's like a story within a story. It's kind of funny, but I aside from that one story that kind of explains it a little bit, it's not too much explanation. I feel like maybe there's a lot of symbolism or hidden meanings that I didn't quite grasp or understand. A lot of things that were supposed to mean something in a deeper way, I just didn't get it. And I feel like for me, because I didn't get it, I didn't fully understand the movie, like why certain things were happening or like who certain characters were, what their purpose was. Like I didn't grasp that. And
see, and we saw a different. People know from the 2013 version of Hansel and Gretel was the Witch Hunters one, which is with Jeremy Renner. I believe it's Jeremy Renner and oh my god, what's her name? Gemma. Oh man. Okay, well I can't remember. But anyways, yeah. So like I really was. You know, everyone knows that myth, that version. And you know what? It's not terrible. I actually, to be honest, if I were to compare the two, I mean, there are two different ideas, two different and completely different endings, and too many completely different stories, but they're about the same character. I was just like, okay. I'd rather watch the Jeremy Renner version than this. I mean,
I never saw the Jeremy Renner version. I just looked at it.
It was just pretty much more action. That's all it is.
Yeah,
it's more action.
It looked like that. Yeah. It just looked like one of those movies that was just all action, no story. But I could be wrong. I haven't seen it. You could tell me what it's about. But again, for Gretel and Hansel, this movie, I think that's the biggest peeve of mine is maybe I just didn't. It wasn't cohesive in my mind because I didn't understand it.
Okay,
I feel like there was something I should have understood while watching it. It just went over my head.
And see that was the main reason why. Like towards the end of this movie, I was just like, I get what the message at the very end, the last scene, but I'm just like, did we really need that? Do we really need that closure? Because it wasn't a good closure. It wasn't even a good ending.
Well, it was, I think, more open ended.
Yeah.
Like I think.
Almost, the best example I could give to you is I guess you could the Lighthouse. That's probably the best example because I know with William Dafoe and Robert Pattinson.
I didn't get that. I feel like there was something.
But see, it's an open ending. Endings like that I feel like they're open ended because we've asked different critics here in San Antonio like, hey, what did you think? How'd you think of the Lighthouse? Okay. They gave their perspective, then we got a different perspective out of a different critic here in San Antonio, and I'm just like, okay, so then it maybe just be one of those open-ended things where like everyone's pretty right. There's no wrong answer.
Well, I feel like this one is, I think it's supposed to be open-ended because of the way things play out and then it just ends.
Yeah.
I think you can either take it that she's going to do this or this is going to happen. And
I felt like what they needed in this movie, I really wanted... I hate to say this because I love action dialogue, but it just wasn't for me. I really wanted action. I wanted more action.
I don't think.
And I hate to say that because I'm a fan of action dialogue. I'm a fan of dialogue between characters. I'm a huge fan. If you give me the best scene, totally different than this, obviously. But if the best scene of Reservoir Dogs is that first scene about the tipping scene where they're just conversating about the tipping. Like that's the best thing dialogue. But with this one, I was just like, I need action. I need something to save. I was hoping for some action sequence to save this movie, and it didn't come out whatsoever.
I mean, For me, I just think maybe a simpler explanation of things.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't it over my head, and I wish I understood it. They kind of explained it a little bit, but not really. I think there was a lot of hidden things in there. That's the only thing for me. Yeah. But other than that, I think the actress, the main ones, did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So let's go to the act. So the actors. Of course, she's from It, and then It Chapter 2 as well. Sophia Lillis. She actually did very well. I actually enjoyed her. Her telling because it's her version. It's her telling the story pretty much.
Yeah, she's like a narrator.
Narrator. And I actually didn't mind that because actually that narration was like it was good because it kept us like I don't want to say kept us interested, but it kept us going. So it kept us like, okay, we know what this is going on here. This is going on here. Okay, cool, awesome. Now what else is happening? Like it just whenever she stopped talking, I was like, all right, cool. What else is happening? Like, yeah, you'll understand what I'm talking about if you see the movie, guys. But let's get right to it. So let's go to ratings. 1 being the worst and 10 being the highest. What are you going to give this rating? What do you give it? Rating of what? Rating of what?
I really wanted to like it. But
I did too.
Again,
I'll admit it. I did.
I didn't understand it.
You're going to give it a 4.
I'll give it a 4.
Dang.
I think I like to keep it at 5 or above if I can be optimistic, but I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's funny.
You could put comments explaining everything to me. I will gladly listen to it.
And I mean,
I didn't get it.
Yeah. I wanted to get it. It's funny because, I really wanted to get it. I'll be honest. Like, I really did. I wanted to enjoy this movie. I really did. And I just didn't like it. I didn't like it whatsoever. Right now, it's currently trash on Rotten Tomatoes. It's 21% out of 100. So we're not the only ones that are not liking it. So I'm going to have to give this a 4 as well, guys. We're going to stay on the same point because and that's being honest because of the actress that really carried this movie. I mean, it has nothing to do with her. I just feel like there was just poor writing. I didn't feel like there was any direction in this movie. I was just, you do kind of feel like you're lost in this movie, kind of, sort of. Like, it's just like, what's the message you're trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me? Like, it's just show me. But yeah, all right, I'll give it like that.
It was an interesting perspective direction that they did with certain scenes. A little off, I don't want to say off the deep end, but definitely interesting. But yeah, I think I saw a 4 only because the main character, she did really well.
Yeah. All right, let's get right to it. Would you recommend this movie? Alamo City Movie Talk does not recommend this movie because we did give it a 4. I mean, there's no way we can recommend a movie like that.
If you're curious and you like horror, maybe give it a shot. Yeah. But I would say there are probably other better movies opening up in the next few weeks. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got Birds of Prey coming out. So that's going to be critics are actually talking really good stuff about that movie, so we're excited for that one. I'm not gonna buy this movie. I'm not. No, hell to the no. I'll leave it at that. Alrighty, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you for making us a part of your day. And be sure to check us out on our vlogs that we got coming up. I got a couple of vlogs. I've been still working on a vlog when we first went to Galaxy's Edge back in September 2019, which is coming out, I promise. Coming out February at least, by the end of this month. I'm going to try my hardest. It's just my vlogs. I like to take my time with them. I like to be patient, be indecisive. boom, indecisive. I want it to be perfect. I want to think like it's my own movie showing to you guys. All right, thank you for making us a part of your day once again. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. aka Ryan680.
I'm Angela That
my lovely wife, guys, by the way. Have a good one. Catch you later, guys. Peace.